I don't want people to get anything twisted out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my facts, speaking my heart, really and truly. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. This world's out to get us, man, and it don't really help when you know we got a lot of black females just adhering to the conditioning that the white man's got us in, man. The white man it's okay. I ain't gonna just say the white man. I'm just gonna say the world. It's better that way. You know what I'm saying? The world's got us against each other. Got us thinking that you know that it's okay to be black and independent, and black single mother. It's okay to be a bit feminine as a black man and just be batty. But it's not. It's not. That's not how we were constructed. That's not how we were built. That's not how we were made. That's not how we were predestined to live and to coexist. We weren't supposed to be divided like this, and in turn, this has caused us to reduce in numbers. We're a very fruitful race. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, we've allowed our people, our men, to be effeminated, demasculated to the point where we've got so many of our black sisters just alone with their kids, and they're now embracing that. I don't need no man. No, you look here, sister. You do need a man because there's a lot of actions and certain things that you can't do as a woman that a man can do, and on the other hand, there's a lot of things that a man can do that a woman can't. No, sorry. There's a lot of things that a man can't do that a woman can do. So you see, what I'm trying to get at here is we need to play each other's role. Play our own roles, man. You know what I'm saying? You weren't born a guy to then start acting like a girl. That doesn't make sense. You were born a guy to act a guy. You were born a woman to be acting a woman. These things didn't come by just random. Okay, this is what you're supposed to like. A lion is born a male lion, and he's meant to become an alpha and lead. That's what he's supposed to do. Same thing with a lioness is supposed to be born a lioness. She grows up, she becomes the hunter of the pack, and she submits to the alpha. Like that's just nature. That's how it's meant to be. There's no two ways about it. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna mention the Bible for y'all non-believers for now, but just nature in itself is telling y'all what's happening, what it should be like. So why are we going against it? Why are we going against this simple grain of nature? We were made to be like this. A man was not made to be wearing makeup and being, overly emotional, talk, lightening his voice to sound like a girl. That's incorrect. And a woman was not made to be walking around trying to act, wearing, trying to broaden her shoulders, deepen her voice, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do that and be like, yeah, I can get you, and trying to act like a man and wear straps. Like, not even the right kind of strap, not even like, she's strapped up with a faux fold, like a 9mm, like a full on strap, like a fake plastic strap. Nah, you can't be rocking with that. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. And this is the truth and reality of life, and people don't want to hear this because the general consensus is lost in a certain way. Like any debate, the general consensus is always gonna look at these, the lower consensus or the minority consensus as crazy. And that's who. And then if you're a sheepy person, you're just always gonna ride with that. Oh, they must be wrong because there's not many of them thinking like that. But it's not the case. A lot of y'all confused. This transgenderism, this badness, it's not normal. It's not good. It's unhealthy. It brings diseases, confusion. It separates families, distortion. There's so much negativity around it. So let's look on the other side. What's so negative about having a black man and a black woman together, like making a happy family, sticking together? Now I understand, over time, we've got a lot of black men who just really can't keep peeing their pants and they be wild and going over to other races, or just, not being faithful. But that's because of what's been conditioned in these men's minds. They've been, they want to have everything. They've been told, yo, you can never have anything. You at the bottom of the bottom. So then when they're in a case where they're like, yo, I can really get this Asian girl, I can get this white girl, they just think with their pee and they just go get it. And that really just, that already is probably the stem of why a lot of ladies think, oh, they can do it alone. They don't need no man, and that's very incorrect. And that's now built this, new baby mama era, this new independent woman era, and it's unfortunate. It's sad to see. All I wanted to say is, look, we here and we going through these things, but let's not act like these are normal things. You know what I'm saying? Let's try and fix these issues, black people, and notice what's going on, what's really at hand. If this continues, we're gonna have a race or people who the majority are, confused and batty. The other half are alone, single, and vexed. And the minority of happy-go-lucky family are gonna feel like the minority and be looked at as the minority, and that's just gonna cause discord already in their beautiful love and setting. So you gotta look at it like that. These things it's destructive. The mentality and the conditioning of these results, the way you're conditioned to end up in such results. And now when you as a people them are now following these paths and adhering to it, and thinking it is so good, it's so lit, it's correct, it's what, praising it, they're embracing it now. People are embracing being a baby mama, single baby mama, black independent woman. Like, stop right there. Why? I've never heard a white independent woman, an Asian independent woman, a brown. Why is it black? What is it about the black race they really hate? Like, it's not, I wouldn't even say hate. What is it they want to destroy? Why is it us? It's always us they're trying to destroy. You don't see the same thing happening elsewhere. And I know exactly why. And I feel like the people who the 1% who really are at the top, they know exactly why they have to get rid and diminish the black race. There's power within our pigment. You can't tell me that, the chosen people can't even live under the sun calmly. A natural resource. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. The truth of the matter is, over time and time again, it's shown that the African people are indeed that's the ideal human. That was the first human. That's how we were designed. And like I said, the 1% who are aware of this, they're just trying to, because it just paints their narrative. They've told the whole world. If at the moment that people realize, a lot more people realize that the first human was really black, and that what humans should be like is black, and they realize that the rest of the races are degenerates, it's gonna cause a lot of confusion in between the races. And not just confusion, but the hierarchy will be up in question. Should whites really be at the top? Should the Asians really be at the top? That, there will be so much, into confusion and into conflict. So that's probably why they've been trying to suppress the truth from the world. But, like everyone says, the truth will set you free, and the truth always comes into the light. It can never stay in the dark too long. So yeah, this is just a food for thought. Is there really some ulterior motives? Or is there really a true source as to why the black race is the most divided? I believe there is, and I believe there's external sources that are enforcing and making sure that the black race remains the most divided race. I don't like using the word race because I believe we're all a human race, but the fact of the matter is, it's easier to talk about the different pigmentation and the different colors and the different, communities and groups of humans in this world by using the term race. The black race, the white race, the Asian race. I've been Dr. Simples. Hear my thoughts.